Welcome back, everybody. This is Aaron with Chaves Knives. We are going to be looking at the Blue Label lineup for the alternative scale options. Now, these go on our website this Friday. We had a bit of an issue with our shipping, so we still have some scales headed to our warehouse. So all of our metal scales may not be available first thing Friday morning. They might be available more closer to earlier next week. I'd say either Monday or Tuesday morning at the latest. But I'm just going to kind of walk through and give everyone a live look at what the scales look like, you know, how much they weigh on a knife. So let's go ahead and get started. I originally had my red G10 on my 229. I have recently switched out to the brass on this. So it went from nice and light to nice and heavy. The weight on this 229 with the brass comes in at 9.34 ounces. I can get the weight, you know, with the red G10, but just so everyone can get a look. Now, something we noticed after we did the scales and we started putting them on with the exclusive Blue Label that's on our site, we noticed that the backspacer was red, and we thought, well, you know, it doesn't look bad, but having a lot of modifiers and out there and people who like to swap out their scales, you know, the red backspacer might not vibe with certain people. So unfortunately, the backspacer we don't have for each of the models, but that's something we are going to change in the future. So we're either going to put in a matching backspacer to the scales, or we'll do them separately and we'll sell them on the website for people to pick and choose. But yeah, let's go ahead and start swapping out some scales so we can get a look on these. The first one, I guess I'll go ahead and put the red back on so we can get just to see how that looks. Now I'm using our Chaves little boy driver. So again, these just pop off. You don't need to take apart the pivot. You can just pop those screws off and slap them back on. So instead of actually getting the weight on these, I'm just going to feature one of our new ones. Alright, so that's the brass. So if we weigh it without any scales, we're looking at 4.76 ounces with no scales. So the first one we're going to take a look at is going to be the pink G10. Now the G10, they are nice and grippy. I mean, if you have the exclusives, the red ones, you already kind of know. Yeah, all these colors came out really nice. We're really happy with them. Alright, put these back on. So, with the pink G10, you're looking at 6.22 ounces. And again, this is the 229 model. I'm not going to go through each model. That would take way too much time. But this being the largest, with the skull clip attached, we can see how it looks. Now, with the pink on the black, it's cute, it's sweet. It's also aggressive looking. I really like it. So if you have a wife, if you have a daughter, they love the color pink, you know, this is going to be a must-have. If you have a brother or a grandfather and they love pink, this is going to be a must-have. I love, regardless of what the combination is, the contrasting color with the black looks really, really nice. I thought about bringing a satin blade out, but again, it just would have been a little too much work for this video. So we're going to go ahead and swap out to our next one. Now, the next one we have is Stonewashed Titanium. You know, we couldn't do without just the regular tie. It has to stay within the Chaves brand, and in order for that to happen, we have to have titanium. Go ahead and get these attached. Alright, we got the titanium on. Again, this is Stonewashed Titanium. They were originally blasted, so we had to tumble them, make sure they were all stonewashed. Now, this is just giving classic Chaves vibes. The weight on here with the titanium, you're looking at 7.43 ounces on that. And again, if you bought the production, you'll have a black G10 backspacer. If you have the exclusive, you have the red G10. I kind of like it. Chaves is known for the red color, so it really kind of makes just a pop of color. If you have something a little more not out there, like titanium or black micarta, black G10. That is titanium. Looks beautiful. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, the next one is gonna be copper. Now these are, I mean, I would say they're probably equally as heavy as the brass, maybe not as heavy. Let's go ahead and get this attached. Beautiful. Now we have the stonewashed copper. All of the metals are stonewashed. So the titanium, the brass, and the copper. Now again, these might not be available Friday morning, unfortunately. Probably early next week. And it is mighty heavy. Let's put that on the scale. So we're looking at 9.94 ounces. I don't recall what the brass was. Hopefully, you might be writing these down. These will patina over time. Again, we have like the corundum model that has copper, and those will naturally patina over time. So like the copper, like the brass, it will patina. Awesome. Beautiful. Let's move on to the next. Alright, next we have here is the OD Green G10. Let's go and get a better look at this. Alright, let's put them on. Beautiful. Black and OD green. It looks great. You know, if you're big into hunting, big into camo, big into military, you know, the black Micarta or black G10 look great. Black and OD green also look amazing. Again, get the little pop of red, which is nice. Let's give that away. I'm not sure color will change the weight with G10, but again, we're looking at 6.22. Great color, great grip. Let's see if I can. I don't know if you could hear the grippiness, but it's got that little texture on it. Really nice for if you get it wet, you know, throw it in the back of your truck, throw it in the cab of your car, you know, drop it. You can just clean it off, disassemble it, get whatever gunk out. Yeah, green G10, OD green. Let's see what's next. All right, next up we have blue G10. Let's go ahead and put these on. Alrighty, there is the blue G10. It's looking great. Now, one of the things I do love about these colors is you can see the color, you know, through the pocket clip. Gives it a little personality. Blue and red look great. Great look. Again, we'll give it away. Not that color should change it. It's a little heavier, 6.23. You know, if favorite color is blue, mine is. Rock the blue. If you have a favorite sports teams, if you're a Cubs fan, don't know why you'd want to be a Cubs fan. You know, you'd rather be a Cardinals fan. You could be a Boise State fan, right? If you're up in Idaho. If you're a Dodgers fan, I'm sure there's all kinds of other sports teams that are blue. You know, great option. Looks great with the black. Give another up close look at that. Awesome. Let's move to the next one. Alrighty, next up we have, come on, carbon fiber. This is basket weave carbon fiber. Let's go ahead and get these attached. Beautiful. There is the carbon fiber. It's a smooth carbon fiber, very smooth, but offers that kind of premium look to it. You know, whether you're into, you know, racing, sports cars, a little bit of high life, carbon fiber always looks nice. This is basket weave carbon fiber. So the layers are, you know, over like a basket. Gives kind of a blackout look, a little more premium blackout look. So if you're wanting to maintain that, you know, that signature style of all blackout, but want to spruce it up a little bit, carbon fiber is the way to go. There's that that red backspacer. Weight on the carbon fiber, you're looking at 6.23, 6.24, so about the same as the G10, but more slick, not as grippy. Great dimension, not as flat or matte as some of the other options. Let's go to the next one. Alright, next on the list is green micarta. Now, the great thing about micarta is over time, you know, just like your brasses and coppers, it'll have its own way of patinaing or gaining patina. The oils from your hands and your daily wear and tear, they're going to soak in. So it looks pretty light right now, but over time it'll darken up. It'll become a beautiful, beautiful green, nice dark green color. Let's go ahead and add these. Beautiful green on black. Lighter green on black, not the dark Odie green. Again, looks great. I think this would even look better on the satin one, you know, depending on your preference. Let's get the weight. We're looking at 5.95 ounces. So this is probably the lightest one, lightest material of all of them. And again, over time, it'll darken up. This is great for, again, like the G10, for your outdoor, for your, you know, throw it in your car, kind of forget about it. It'll clean off nicely. It's got a little bit of a grip on it, but not as much as the G10. For this one, you know, I wouldn't personally have the red backspacer on it. I don't think it complements it very well, so I'd probably swap out of the production black G10 on that one, but that's just me. Beautiful option. Let's move on to the last one. Alright, last we have here is black G10. Nice and black. Again, got that texture on it. Lightweight. Let's black out this knife. Beautiful. There is the black on black. Looks solid. Looks awesome. Nice tactical feel to it. Again, the pop of red. Switch that out if you'd like. Let's get one final weight. Again, not that it's going to be any different. If I can get it on there this time. 6.21. solid color. Love the overall look of this. You know, talk about classy. This will go with anything you want to do, anything you want to wear, any events. Now I can't remember the prices of all of these, so let me pull it up really quick. For the 229, the titanium and the carbon fiber, they're going to be the most expensive. Those are $75 a piece. As we go down the chain, the brass and the copper, those will be $70. The green micarta is going to be $40. And then your G10 options, excluding the red, those come with it. Those are going to be $25. Now, 229 being the largest, those are going to be the most expensive. When you go down to the street, all of the prices will shift down. And then when you move to the tack and the chub flipper, those will move down accordingly the same way. The tack and the chub flipper, since they're the same size, those prices are going to be the same, but they're going to be lower than the 229 in the street. The scales, they don't come with a knife, so you'll have to either go on our website, buy an exclusive red version, a red G10. That's then we can get the red G10. The production variations, which are sold with our retailers and other retailers, so Blade HQ, eKnives. Go on our website, we have our whole retailer list. That comes with black micarta. So if you want black micarta, you have to buy that knife. We don't sell it as a secondary option, but you'll need a knife in order to get a set of scales. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this little look into the scale options, what's coming down the line. These will be available Friday morning, the 17th at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Our metal scales, again, they're currently being shipped to our warehouse, so they may not arrive in time for the Friday drop, but they may arrive, Monday. They might arrive Tuesday. It's already updated on the listings, so just be aware. We probably won't make an announcement for when those go out, so just kind of check back in. But if they're not available Friday, keep an eye out early next week around the same time the slip joints drop. I hope you're enjoying your Blue Label knife. We hope that you enjoy whatever scale options you put on it. If you get the titanium ones, you have to mod them. I mean, you can keep regular titanium, but if you're gonna get the titanium, you gotta mod it. We want to see what you do with it, what laser, what anno you're gonna put on it. So be sure to follow us on all of our social medias. If you haven't, make sure you subscribe to our email list. You'll be notified of drops and times, as well as other variations of marketing and general information. You'll get there just by going to the Chaves homepage on our website, and it's just at the bottom. So we hope you guys have a good week, and we'll see you next time.